Why do I care? I was talking to a fundraiser the other day and he said to me, most investors just show up with this awful pitch book. They drone on about the team, they talk about their investment philosophy, and the LPs are sitting on the other side of the table thinking, why do I care? I don't care where you went to school, I don't care where your guy went to business school. They're asking the questions like, well, how can you make money for me? What do you do that's different? And there's an enormous difference between being a successful investor and being successful at running an investment management business. The skills required to invest capital are very different to the skills required to raise capital. Raising capital is about the skill of selling, and that's two things. First, it's a skill of mindset. It's building the mindset of a salesperson. Think about what it took John Paulson to run around and take hundreds of meetings with investors who dismissed his idea. That takes a certain mindset. That takes a strength of character to keep showing up every day and talking about your idea, knowing that it's going to be shot down. So you need to build that skill of a salesperson. The second aspect to selling is you need a sales process. So rather than just showing up and flicking through some boring generic book, you want a consistent formula that you use in every single meeting. And here's a 5-step formula for every sales meeting. 1, you want to build rapport. So when you step into that meeting, how are you building rapport? I'm not talking about which school they went to or sports they're interested in. What are the skills you develop to become excellent at building rapport? 2, you want to be profiling that person. There's no such thing as a sale. There is a specific sale that's tailored for that person. It's knowing what does it take for that person to buy what you're selling. 3 is you want to position everything that you do in terms of benefits for that person. How do they benefit from buying what you're selling? 4, you want to be clearing objections. Every time you step into a meeting, that person's going to have in their mind the reasons why they won't do business with you. Your job is to be able to clear those objections and move them further towards a sale. And then the final step is the most important, and that's closing. So rather than just waiting to the end of the meeting and seeing if they're willing to close, or calling up 3 weeks later and asking if they're interested, instead engineer the meeting for close. So all the way from beginning to end, you're getting their commitment and you're moving towards close. And when you build that skill set of selling, you're able to walk into a room and grab their attention and let them know why they care.